now we get to limits. It says use a graph f of x equals x cubed minus x squared minus 4x plus 4 to describe its end behavior. Support the conjecture numerically. Now, when we see end behavior, you need to think of limits. Now, remember, limit is what happens to y as x approaches some value. So when I say end behavior, what you're talking about is what happens to y. I forgot the y. There it is. What happens to y as x approaches the far left, which is symbolized by saying negative infinity. And you say what happens to y as x approaches the far right. And that's how we find end behavior. So let's look at this picture here. As I approach the left, this graph is going down and to the left. It's going down and to the left, and it's also over here going up and to the right. So here's how you'd symbolize that. What happens to y as x approaches the left? You would say it goes, as it goes left, it goes down as well to negative infinity. What happens to y as x approaches the right? Well, as you go right, it goes up to positive infinity. So this is just a symbolic way of saying what happens to y as x approaches the, and this one would be right. You would say it goes up. The black is the answer. What happens to y as x approaches the, this would mean left, and you would say it goes down to negative infinity. And that's how you do in behavior. You talk about what happens as you go to the far left and far right.